Hey everyone, C7B here, and maybe this is the most challenging video I've done so far because I will be covering all the high-grade 144 Grazes that have been released so far. The challenging part is that I've tried to edit all the speed build videos and put it in one frame, so I put these Grazes in chronological order according to their respective release dates. And the first one is of course the Graze standard commander type from the season 1 episode 1, followed by Ryusei-Go Graze in the second box. The third one is a Graze custom or Graze Sky, and then the P-Bandai limited Graze Ares unit. The middle one is Graze custom 2 or the Ryusei-Go. Right next to it is the P-Bandai Galileo Squalby Graze. Bottom left is the Kartas Graze Raider. Number 8 is the Graze Iron, and finally the last one is Grazes Graze Raider. So basically, all of them have the same inner frame, except for the Graze Iron, which is significantly taller than the other Grazes. It has most of the same inner frame parts. The differences are in the extended arm and legs, but somehow the torso is the same. The simplicity yet effectiveness of the inner frame is mind-bogglingly good. It allows the Grazes to have a free range of movement, but somehow the armors are swappable easily. It is designed on the basis of interchangeable parts, like all if not most of the kits in the Iron-Blooded Orphan series. The mind behind the concept of design and build of the mobile suit from the inner frame out are genius. It saves a lot of design time, and it also cost effective from a mass production standpoint, because you will only need to design 2 or 3 inner frames for a season and then expand the armor's design from there. By the time I'm doing this video, the Grazes Graze Raider, which is a premium Bandai kit, hasn't been released yet, so I had the original Kartas Graze Raider to be painted with the Grazes color. Actually, the other two limited, the Graze Ares unit and Galileo Squalby Graze, can be reproduced using regular kits, but in my collection those two kits are legitimately P-Bandai kits, not repainted kits. The only other limited Graze kit I haven't got is the Graze Iron-Blooded Coding version, which is a limited expo kit with dark silvery chrome color. It's kinda hard to get. Okay, that's the speed builds, and next is the review. I'll be doing it briefly for every kit. First up is the original design, the Graze standard. You can swap for the commander type, which have an antenna on the top of the head. I like the color. The military green fits perfectly for a depiction of mass grunt unit. The weapons, the axe and the rifle, are the two essential weapons for Graze. The axe is already a trademark for Graze, as in the axe for the Zaku, the Hidhogg. The same goes for the rifle, it's unique for the Graze. All of them came with it except for the Graze Iron. And this is the Graze Squalby Achilles use, which is a form of commander type that was used by one of the top brass Magilis Farid. It has some differences with the standard Graze, aside from the obvious color difference. The head is different, the shoulder armor and front knee have thrusters in it. Backpack, front and back skirt are different, and it comes with an extra armor on either side of the thigh. Oh, and an extra claw-like weapon on the left arm there. I think the claw and side thigh shield-like armor are used in the form of Gundam Barbatos. The third is Graze Custom. It was a repurposed Graze that was upgraded from the Gjallarhorn and later used by Tekadan with minor differences on the shoulder and chest armor, and they also changed the backpack. Everything else is still the same. The different armors are all in white. And this one is also the Graze Custom, but with added bulk from the add-on pack 2. I used 2 of them in fact, so I have 2 shoulder armors and bazookas instead of 1. The lower backpack is some kind of thruster apparatus. That and the extra weapon are also from the add-on pack. I shall call this Graze Custom Full Weapon. Next one is the premium Bandai Graze Ares unit. It is actually the same with the Graze standard commander type, just in different color. So if you want one, you can actually repaint the standard Graze with this kind of color. And the backpack, you can see it here. You can wear it on the back or behind the back skirt. And this pink one is the Graze Custom 2 or Ryusei-Go. It is the same as the Graze Custom but with a new paint job and different shoulder armor. The knee armor is also different to accommodate the long transport booster attachment. It is equipped with a standard adze and rifle, but it has another rifle. It's a standard rifle but with the sawed-off barrel. It looks cool. I have the Ryusei-Go hold the two rifles together so you can compare them. Next is also a limited kit. This is a Ryusei-Go Graze Galileo use. It's the same guy who piloted the Gundam Kimaris, hence the purple color scheme. You can also reproduce this kit from a regular release. First off, you use a regular McGillis Ryusei-Go Graze and repaint it. Then use the lance and shield that came with the add-on set 1, and that's about it. Oh, probably you need to repaint the lance to white because it came bare plastic gray on the add-on pack. Next one is the Graze Ritter Carta use. It's a Graze with a Roman armor likeness, especially with the mohawk headpiece there. Beside the head, the shoulder armor is massively different. It's the shoulder armor they use for Barbatos Form 6. The thigh armors are also different. It also came with a standard axe and rifle, but it have a specialty weapon, a longsword, appropriate because of the Roman gladiator knight theme. The green-red color scheme is somehow refreshing for me. And this, my friend, is the Graze Iron, the main nemesis for the Barbatos in the final 2 episodes in Season 1. It looks menacing with claw feet and 2 massive axes. It is not equipped with a rifle, but there's 2 small rifles hidden inside the shoulder armors. The pilot, Ain, was one of the most hated characters for the fans of the show, well, until Yakujan showed up in the 2nd season. That York dude is more of a douchebag than Ain. At least Ain got a moral code to live to. The Graze Iron backpack is actually just a holder for the big axes, and the holding hands are weird. If you look closely, they are actually open on one side. The axe just barely packed in there without the hands need to be closed. Weird design choice there. And lastly, the repainted Graze Ritter McGillis use. It's the same color scheme with the Ryusei-Go Graze McGillis use. I have it wields 2 swords instead of 1. The other sword is from the add-on pack 4, the Kimaris pack. No wonder it's purple. The actual P-Bandai release of this version is actually going to be out this month, but I have a spare Graze Ritter laying around, so I think, what the heck, instead of waiting, I'll just repaint the spare one. Actually, there's more add-on that will be released in March 2017 to form the Graze ground type. It's the fit part that's different, but I just don't want to wait for another month. And now let's compare each and every single one of them with each other. Size-wise, the Graze Iron is of course the largest of the bunch. All the other ones are the same size. I'm loving the whole array of colors here. It's just missing 1 or 2 colors. Well, actually I have an extra Ryusei-Go Graze. I think I'll repaint it to orange or gold. The P-Bandai kits are not as premium as you will think. They are just recolored regular kits. The one I love the most, in fact, is the original Graze. The simplicity of the design just offers something more. But overall, out of the 9 Grazes in the video, I can give a 7.5 out of 10 to each one of them, with some plus minus here and there. And I think that's all for now, and I'll see you guys soon.